What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So drugs, man, been incarcerated this past going into the weekend. What was that, on Friday? For a shooting that took place, man. I went to look up some things, man, to look into this to see how credible the sources was in this situation. I'm saying to myself, like, man, please tell me that ain't true, man. I saw one episode, man, or one person that was breaking it down, talking about the man was sharing an Uber with somebody. So he was sharing. They let people share Ubers together. I didn't think they do that. I thought Uber was just for one person. Well, apparently he was sharing an Uber with somebody, and I don't think it was somebody that it was him and somebody that was cool. It was him. Somebody, I don't know who called the Uber first or who was in the Uber first, and then the other person got picked up. But apparently the Uber, allegedly, I don't know how true this even sound crazy. So allegedly, he was sharing an Uber with somebody. Again, I don't know how true this is, but we do know he is locked up for a shooting. So allegedly, he was sharing an Uber with somebody. Now, in the process of being in this Uber with a person he was sharing an Uber with, somebody they saying he don't know. They got into a little altercation in the Uber. Rightfully so, because listen, I'm not trying to share no Uber with no dude. If I'm in an Uber and then some dude get caught, I'm like, hold on, who is this? Man, look, drop me off first. I ain't trying to share no Uber with nobody. I don't know what this dude got on him. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know where he going, especially if you in the streets. I don't know where he going. He could be going to the ops neighborhood. He could have anything on him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't. No. No. Drop me off first. But, and this one reason why I wouldn't share no Uber with somebody, because look what ended up happening with him. So he shared the Uber with somebody. They get into an altercation, allegedly. In the midst of the altercation, the Uber driver pulled up. Allegedly, a gun was drawn and drugs opened fire on the guy. This what he's arrested for. He opened fire on the guy, get the dumping on the dude. Remember what I told y'all, man. Did I not say this? Excuse me. Did I not say this last month? Like, no, I just told y'all this 2 months ago. It's time for another battle rap sacrifice. I told y'all that. I just know in the spiritual realm how this works. And that's how the enemy works. He is the devil. And he raises up these spirits. And he needs sacrifice. He needs human sacrifices. Since then, condolences to the one battle rap bro who ended up losing his life just recently. And drugs came close to taking somebody's life too. I'm trying to tell you, man, this stuff is real out here. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. You brothers and sisters need to start taking life serious. Stop playing with God, allowing the devil to have power over y'all lives. Because when it's over, and it ain't no coming back, and ain't no forgiveness and mercy when you die without the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you think. I don't care. You don't make the rules. God make the rules. God lay down the requirements. So stop letting the enemy play y'all. Y'all better get it right. Now, and this is another thing what I'm talking about when it comes to the drug situation. You never know what God's going through, man. And this is what I'm saying, man, when it comes to this battle rap community, it's a lot of money that could be made here. It's just sad that these brothers, I wish battle rap had some type of union where this could actually make everybody involved to actually come with it. Because, you know, drugs, one of them people, man, I'm going to keep it real. At one time, bro was hot. Bro was hot at one time, man. I used to like him. He was like, when it came to the Goonies, he was like the second person I liked out of all the Goonies. It was Twerk first at the time when Twerk was on fire. Drug was the second person I liked. I'm just keeping it real. He never really got the opportunity and chances like Twerk was getting. But dude was the truth, man. And they saying he a convicted felon. So now he got that on him. Then he a brother who ain't really got money like that. So it's crazy when you fighting cases and don't got money. Like, man, bro, this world terrible, man. That's why I'm saying, when you, man, look, you just got to stick and move, man. When you living in this world, you got to stick and move and keep it moving. You can't be hanging out. You can't be chilling with guys, man. The less they know about you, the better they know about you. The less they know about you, the more they could think about somebody else. Get me off your mind. I don't even want you on my mind. You barely see me. I come, I go. It is what it is. Because I'm telling you, man, this world is terrible. And the people who you think is your guys, not your guys. Alpha males cannot get along. Alpha males cannot get along. They can't stay around each other. That's why they always in competition with each other. You always see them roasting each other because this their way of challenging one another. They're going to roast each other. They're going to always be in competition. Try to wrestle with each other. Try to slap box with each other to display one's dominance over the other. See, I'm an alpha male, okay? Now, I got a lot of guys. I don't kick it with none of them because most of the guys I know, they alpha males too. And I learned from being backstabbed by other alpha males I used to show love to know how this works, especially since God then showed me things too now. So I know how this works. I ain't thinking about no dude. I just need one down bad woman on my team. That's my best friend. That's my partner. That's my roadie. That's my counselor. That's my mother. That's the one I'm handling business with. Okay? And we wake up to each other and we go to sleep to each other. And I ain't worried about her betraying me because her success is in my life. A nigga on the street, he don't care. Let me tell y'all something real. When I got betrayed by my closest friend, we've been friends for over, at this time, we have been friends for over 27 years, close to 30 years. We have been best friends, never betrayed him, nothing. Our families married into each other and everything. So we like friends and cousins. And we were partners 50-50 down the middle from everything. We were partners. And it was crazy because responsibilities was a mug. Now, even though we were partners and everything was 50-50 down the middle when it came to us, but our 50-50 wasn't 50-50. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Business-wise and being partners, the business was fair, by which it was 50-50 down the middle. At $100, you get 50, I get 50. But what I mean by our 50-50 wasn't our 50-50 because his responsibilities was greater than mine because he had more children at the time. He had more things going in his life at the time when I was more responsible and didn't have as many kids and knew how to save money. So I was able to flourish more with my 50 than he was. So what he started doing? Stealing. Stealing. Our responsibilities was different. I was able to have more with mine. He wasn't. But yet he trying to keep up with me. Let me tell you what I mean by stealing. So let's say, for instance, we go cop some dope. So what I would do, I would cop the dope because I have my plug. See, that's nothing. I wasn't going nowhere to get the dope. I was so in good with my plug, they would bring it to me personally. So they would bring it to me at a secret located place that I decided to be. And then I would give it to him. So when the dope was coming in, so it'd be coming in powder. So when the dope come in powder, then I would give it to him and he would cut it. But because, like I said, we've been best friends for so long, for almost 30 years, I never thought he'd cross me like that. So when the dope would come, and once I make the deal, then I leave. And I would tell him, let me know the cut you put on it or what you made it out to be. So he would tell me what he cut it with and what he added. So he could take that and make it out of 2, 3, 4, 5, however. But he'd tell me, hey, I took that and I made it out of that. And I would just accept that. Like, okay, cool. Not knowing he was lying. He took that, made it out of that, told me this number when it really was that number. How did I find out? I get a call one day from one of our people. One of our people tells me the police finna hit y'all sometime this week or next week. Y'all house on the radar, they finna hit that one house over there. I had like 5 different houses. So they gave me the exact house they were going to hit. I tell him, remove everything out of that house because one of our reliable sources let us know we finna get hit at that particular house. He said, cool. So he emptied everything out the house. When he emptied everything out of the house, I'm thinking, true enough, it was the following week after. People come tell me, hey, they just hit y'all house. They just hit y'all house over there on such and such. I'm like, that's cool. Ain't nothing in there. I've been took care of that. They like, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. He said, yes, it is. They took such and such to jail, such and such to jail, and they found dope. I say, you sure? They're like, yeah, you go see it right now. I'm like, I'm not going over there, especially since you just told me they got all that. So I hit dude up like, hey, where you at? Like, bro, I'm such and such. I said, you heard what happened? He like, yeah. I said, I thought I told you to empty that and clear that place out. He like, I did, man, but I forgot it was some more up in there. Like, how you forget it was some more up in there? You told me the count was this. He like, I know, but I miscounted. I forgot. Then I'm like, okay. Call to the place, see whatever they bond in. We got to get them out of there ASAP. Soon they get a bond, get them out ASAP as soon as possible. But while that was going on, then I was thinking, how I didn't know that. Especially when I found out how much he was over. How I didn't know that. That's when I started finding out he was stealing. And I couldn't believe it. Because I didn't think he'd do me like that. But I'm telling you, when you When you live in the, let me tell you something about the streets. When you live in that street life, if you don't choose to come out of there, guess what? The streets gonna make the choice for you. And you're not going to like the decision it makes for you. No one never does. If you're not man or woman enough to make the decision to do right and come out of that street life, it's going to make the decision for you at the expense of people you love. Even if it means somebody end up losing their life. And this stuff ain't even worth that. All the money I was making in the dope game, all the people stroking my ego. When I got locked up for that stuff, nothing, all the money I made wasn't worth what I had to give up. If I could have done it all again, I wouldn't have never touched the bag. I wouldn't have never been a part of that stuff. When I look at what I lost and what I gave up, and I took advantage. No, I didn't take advantage over the things I had that truly made me happy, that I wanted once it was taken away from me. My children and the woman I loved. And I ended up losing them both. And nothing in the game was worth that at all. And it took me years of resentment, heartbreak, bitterness, unforgiveness to actually man up to do the right thing. I never go back to that life. It ain't tempting at all. I don't care what the prices is on dope. I don't care how fine and sexy she is. I will never go back to that life. I pray that these brothers, man, have the right guys in their corners who actually know how to be real friends, where you know how to be there for one another and have each other's best interest and know how to actually uplift one another. This dead era we live in is terrible. You got 4 or 5 guys all packing themselves up in the car to go shoot people. All in agreement. It ain't one person saying, you know what? It ain't worth it, man. Let's leave that alone. Bro, you better than that. You got your wife and kids at home. You got your woman at home. Man, you doing good in school. You a good ball player. Or you real smart, man. You already a convicted felon, bro. You ain't even got no cases on you, bro. This stuff ain't worth it, man. Leave that alone, man. Not in this day and age. Everybody want to go. Like, man, I'm about to smoke that. I'm going too. Wait for me. Oh, I'm going too. Where y'all going? I'm going too. Terrible. But it's the way of life, man. Not surprised by it. It's what happens. I hope the brother get his head right. I hope he get his mind right. I hope these brothers turn, trust in the Lord Jesus, because people giving themselves over to the enemy real cheap, man. Real cheap. So I'm going to keep that brother up in prayer. And I hope things work out for the better for him, that he may become a better man and a better father to his children. You know, that's crazy. When I got locked up, I was calling on my kids. Well, I want my kids. I miss my kids. Yeah, but when I was free, I didn't take advantage of being with them. Now, since they've been taken away from me and I'm locked up, now I want what I should have been loving before them things even happened. Real talk.